never give in. You're gonna win, gonna rise again. No matter what they say, no matter what they do.
Like, comment and share. Don't forget to leave your thoughts, because this moment truly shocked the worlds of fashion and music. Have you seen this sweet interaction? Was this just coincidence, or a sign of a major collaboration? Let's break it down together. New York, the city that never sleeps, seemed to pause for a second that night. The flashes of camera lights, the cheers of the invited guests, and the hushed whispers of curious fashion enthusiasts filled the air. Every eye was locked on one spot, the main entrance of the Calvin Klein Collection Spring 26. As the door opened, a man walked in with confident steps and a signature soft smile. Yes, it was Jungkook of BTS, and right next to him stood a woman with an undeniable aura, dressed in an asymmetrical white dress that looked like a piece of walking art. It was Rosalía. The meeting of these two global stars instantly sent waves through social media. Jungkook's calm expression, paired with a tiny wink perfectly captured by cameras, made ARMY scream in the comments, "Did he just wink at us?" Meanwhile, Rosalía, with her dark sunglasses and black headscarf that added a mysterious touch, looked like the leading lady of a classic noir film. Was this a coincidence? Or were they intentionally scheduled to stand together, sit together, and create a moment that would be talked about for days? That night, it almost felt like Calvin Klein had given them their own stage. As they walked toward the photo area, photographers shouted their names. Camera flashes fired non-stop. Jungkook, dressed in an oversized gray set that was both edgy and elegant, radiated confidence, one hand tucked into his pocket. His relaxed posture seemed to say, "I know every eye in the room is on me." Rosalía was equally captivating. Her uniquely textured white dress made her look like a flower blooming in the middle of New York's night. Her hands were clasped in front of her, her posture calm and poised. If Jungkook was exuding playful energy, Rosalía carried a mysterious aura. Two completely different energies, yet somehow, they matched. The peak moment happened when they stopped in front of the main backdrop. Jungkook turned slightly, flashed a small smile, and then boom, winked. Rosalía kept her serious expression, looking straight into the camera with an intense gaze. The contrast between them created a photo that instantly went viral across every platform. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all flooded with comments. Are they collaborating? Their chemistry is unreal. Calvin Klein really knows how to shake the world. ARMY around the globe began dissecting every tiny detail. The complementary colors of their outfits, their synchronized body language, even the exact distance between them, as if it had been perfectly measured to look balanced. Some fans even created wild theories. Could this be a sign that Rosalía and Jungkook will collaborate on a global music project? Or was this just Calvin Klein's brilliant marketing strategy, merging the worlds of Latin music and K-pop on one fashionable stage? Behind all the speculation, one thing was certain: their presence together had created an iconic moment that would be remembered for a long time. A fashion observer at the venue commented, "Their combination reflects the new era of fashion, inclusive, global, and bold." Calvin Klein managed to make the runway feel like a modern love story. After the photo session, the two were seated in the front row. From a distance, cameras caught a few small moments. Jungkook glancing toward Rosalía, Rosalía giving a small smile as she said something briefly. Those few seconds were enough to inspire fans to create slow-motion edits with dramatic music for TikTok. During the show itself, they seemed to enjoy it in their own ways. Jungkook nodded occasionally to the rhythm of the music, while Rosalía appeared deeply focused on observing every detail of Calvin Klein's new collection. Their interaction might have been minimal, but the intensity was undeniable. At the end of the event, journalists tried to approach them. Jungkook simply smiled, waved, and said softly, "It was amazing. See you next time." Rosalía, with a calm yet firm tone, added, "Fashion should always feel like a celebration." Tonight felt exactly like that. Those short sentences were enough for media outlets worldwide to run with headlines like, "Is this just the beginning of their encounters?" The next day, the hashtag Jungkook's Rosalía trended at #1 in 15 countries. Fans created edits, memes, and even full threads analyzing their chemistry. Some speculated they would soon be the faces of Calvin Klein's next global campaign. Others were convinced this was the start of a friendship that could lead to a music collaboration. Whatever it may be, one thing is clear: NYFW 2025 That night will always be remembered as the night when the worlds of fashion, K-pop, and Latin music collided in one perfect frame. Jungkook and Rosalía didn't just attend a fashion show. They made history. But the story didn't end that night. It was only the beginning. As dawn broke in New York, news outlets, fashion blogs, and entertainment sites were already publishing their hot takes. Some called it the most unexpected crossover of the year, while others wrote headlines like, "Calvin Klein just won NYFW with Jungkook and Rosalía." Social media exploded with content. Army created compilation videos comparing Jungkook's subtle wink to previous moments when he showed his playful side at concerts, interviews, and even live streams. Fans of Rosalía praised how she embodied pure elegance and confidence. Together, they were being labeled the king and queen of the night. On TikTok, one particular clip went viral, gaining over 10 million views within hours. A slow-motion video of Jungkook's wink followed by Rosalía adjusting her sunglasses. The caption read, "When the worlds of K-pop and flamenco meet." Comments flooded in. "This needs to be a music video now. Imagine them in a Calvin Klein campaign together. I would cry." Petition for a Jungkook x Rosalía song. "This duo is too powerful to ignore." Music critics also joined the conversation. One well-known industry analyst tweeted, "If Jungkook and Rosalía ever collaborate, it could be one of the most groundbreaking East-West musical fusions of the decade. Both have distinct styles that could blend into something never heard before." Meanwhile, fashion insiders couldn't stop talking about the synergy of their looks. Jungkook's oversized gray ensemble, with its clean lines and modern tailoring, contrasted yet complemented Rosalía's textured, almost sculptural white dress. "They were walking art," said a stylist who attended the event. "Everything about them, their posture, their presence, felt intentional, like they were part of the collection themselves." Speculation grew even bigger when Calvin Klein's official Instagram account posted a series of photos from the night and shows to feature Jungkook and Rosalía side by side as the cover image. The caption was cryptic, "When two worlds meet, #CKSPRING26 number NYFW." Fans immediately flooded the comments. "Don't tease us like this. Is this a hint of a new campaign? Drop the collaboration now." Some eagle-eyed fans noticed that both Jungkook and Rosalía had started following certain creative directors and producers on Instagram within the same week. This fueled even wilder theories. Was there a secret project brewing behind the scenes? ARMY forums became detective hubs overnight, compiling timelines, past interviews, and even analyzing the seating arrangements of NYFW guests. "They were seated together for a reason," wrote one fan in a detailed thread. "Brands don't do anything by accident at events like this. There's a strategy. Either it's for an upcoming campaign or a joint creative project." Rosalía's fandom, known for their passion and dedication, welcomed the idea enthusiastically. Many commented that the thought of a K-pop x flamenco collaboration could bring something entirely fresh to global music. "Rosalía thrives on blending genres," one fan wrote. "Jungkook's vocals would mix beautifully with her experimental sound. Imagine a track that combines R&B, flamenco guitar, and Korean lyrics." Even fellow celebrities began reacting. A famous American designer posted on X, formerly Twitter, "NYFW just set the bar sky high. Jungkook and Rosalía in the same frame. That's history." A Latin pop star reposted their photo with the caption, "This energy greater than greater than greater than greater than." By evening, entertainment channels were running full segments discussing the moment. Some even invited fashion commentators to decode their outfits and predict what could be coming next. "This was more than just a red carpet," said one panelist. "It felt like the launch of a cultural movement." The power of this encounter wasn't just in the aesthetics. It was in the story it told. A story of two global icons from completely different backgrounds, meeting on equal footing, both at the top of their game, both commanding the attention of millions.